What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you on. Today, guys, you need to bear with me. A lot of you are going to probably say, what in the clickbait title is $4 trillion of XRP doing on my timeline? I'm going to explain because a lot of you are probably going to overlook a lot of these metrics for the overall market cap of XRP and where it could potentially go. And right now, this market dip is going to be the biggest gift you can get from all the tariff scares and the tariff wars continue with Donald Trump continuing to issue and spooking the market. Remember, as always, never financial advice, just putting you guys on the plays that I am in. If you're new around here, smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. So the overall cryptocurrency market has been pulling back, especially the altcoin market. ETH down 22% on the week, XRP down 21.85% on the week as well. But what I need to talk about and what I want to show you guys is why I think XRP is going to a $4.1 trillion market cap, which, yes, I understand that is a 40x multiplier from today's price. And then we can also talk about it in the comment section and let me know, do you think that these predictions are potentially going to come true? I'm going to give you my thesis, and I hope you guys can follow along till the end of the video. But let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, let's take it to the betting markets. This is extremely crucial. So Polymarket was able to predict things like the Donald Trump presidency election. They were able to predict Bitcoin ETF approval. And right now, from earlier this year, prior to Trump's approval, we were somewhere around a 60% approval odds for an Ripple ETF approval in 2025. And today, we're coming in at an 80% chance, 8 of 10 odds that this year we will fall into an XRP or Ripple ETF. Extremely bullish for all XRP holders, which will unlock trillions and trillions of institutional money inflows coming into Ripple XRP. So that's the first thing that each and every one of you need to make sure you're understanding. This is extremely crucial because a lot of people think that they can bet against the betting markets, but understand when people put up their money, they put their money where their mouth is. So this here is the number one reason that I think we will see XRP get above $75 to $80 per coin, or a $4.125 trillion valuation. Now, some of you will also ask, your pop, what is a way for me to buy into XRP? How do you decide what price to buy into? Should I get in right now at $2.36? My plan always with XRP Ripple is buying dips and never rips. Over the last 7 days, we've been trending, kind of having a nice downturn, and we can talk about Blowfin, always a link down below. And then, of course, for those of you that are traders, $100,000 deposit and trade rewards are waiting for you. So take advantage of free money when it presents itself to you. But right now, I have some limit orders set on Blowfin Exchange at $1.77. That's where the flash crash led us from the tariff scares on February 3rd. Well, the tariff scares are back on because of the things that Donald Trump has been mentioning on his platform and what he's mentioned over to legacy media or the media news. And so right now, if there's reciprocation of the tariffs that are already live, that is going to create some downward pressure. With that being said, understand this is what happens during these kind of scares, but it might be a little bit more drawn out where you have these flash crashes, but the recovery might not be as fast. So make sure you keep that in mind moving forward. So number two, buying dips is going to be crucial leading up to the promised land of an XRP price of hopefully way above 70, 80, and even $90. And again, this is just my base case, and I think we can get even more bullish. We have Brad Garlinghouse coming in just yesterday, and he stated with the little clock emoji, the time is ticking. This is from the block, and they said, CBOE BZX Exchange files 19B4 to list and trade spot XRP ETFs for several issuers. Within these, of course, was XRP. So, you guys, for those of you watching, you need to understand all these things come together. And the big things that I'm looking forward to, aside from all these banking partnerships, all the different things that XRP has been doing up until this date, more importantly, is the inflows. How much money and liquidity do inflows open up for Ripple XRP, and how high can that push the price moving forward? So CBOE BZX Exchange files 19B, for to list and trade spot XRP ETFs for several issuers. If you scroll down, you can see they state here, that the exchange did file for said ETF on behalf of Bitwise, 21 Shares, Canary Capital, and a spot exchange traded product that tracks XRP, the fourth largest cryptocurrency by market cap. So 19B filings, for those of you that aren't aware, is the second part of a two-step process of proposing a crypto ETF to the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which we know are very pro-crypto now. Once acknowledged by the SEC, the filing will be published in the Federal Register or Registry, and then initiating the agency's approval process thereafter. So remember, this is a stepwise process. So Bitwise first filed a registration for spot XRP ETF in October, while 21 Shares filed S1 registration statements for an XRP ETF with the SEC back in November, after Trump was approved into office and accepted by the voters here in the US. The SEC approved the listing of spot Bitcoin ETFs in January of 2024 and Ethereum ETFs thereafter. So this is what I want to look at. And this is what I kept on mentioning at the beginning of the video, is how are these numbers possible? Well, let's go back in time for just a moment. So what happened just in the last year when ETF inflows were approved in the US? Bitcoin went from $45,000 all the way up to 110K, 109,000 at all-time highs, or a little over a $2 trillion valuation. Now, as inflows start picking up, we're going to see Bitcoin during the peak of this bull market potentially go to 500,000 all the way to 500,000 all the way to $1 million, maybe even 2 million, as some analysts, including Brian Armstrong and Cathie Wood of ARK Invest and of Coinbase, are saying. So if you have Bald Man Brian and you have Cathie Wood, who has a very strong and successful track record in buying very good equities and stocks and cryptocurrencies, where do you think that this can take the entire industry? So let's just assume a 10x, a clean 10x for BTC to a $20 trillion market cap. A lot of you might look at it as XRP is only going to 10x from here. That puts it at $1 trillion. Why are you saying 4.1 trillion? The reason I say 4.1 trillion is XRP is a US-based company. Across the top 4 cryptocurrencies, aside from Solana as a top 5, XRP is the only one amongst these that is a part of the United States. There sure is some things that have to do with the team and their connections with the Donald Trump Association and his foundation. So becoming potentially part of his crypto council, there's too many positive catalysts that can push XRP way beyond where people expect it to go. For those of you that are thinking 2 to 3x at the peak of altcoin season and the peak of the bull market, whether it's this cycle or the future cycles to come, you are not paying close enough attention. Every dip between now and then, 21% dip today, opportunity to buy in. Use the link down below for Blofin and get your XRP tokens. I can't tell you to buy or sell, but all I can say is I highly encourage people to do their research on XRP tokens or Ripple Labs, what it is that they're doing, and why their potential to multiply from here 10, 20, 30, 50, maybe even 60-fold in the next 6 to 18 months during the bull market. And after you do your research, I think you'll come to realize that a lot of the things make sense, especially what ETF inflows will create. We saw it for Ethereum in the summer, and we saw it for Bitcoin about a year ago, where BTC literally went from, in 2023, after speculation had it, 26K, 30K, 40K, and then we just popped right as soon as those inflows began from 40,000 all the way up to $70,000 per BTC. And that's the same thing that's going to happen with XRP as soon as those inflows begin. So be prepared, never surprised, because when they panic, guys, we will continue to pounce. I appreciate your support. That's all I had. And until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.